As we all know, a country prints its own currency. Have you ever wondered why does it not print huge amount of money and make all of us rich? Logical, isn't it? Okay then, allow me to narrate a short story and maybe post that you will be able to realize why it's not worth it. Hi everyone, this is Team Infobook and today we will be discussing why a country can't print excess currency. Once there was a mango farmer who grew 100 kgs of mango in a random year. Well, obviously, he couldn't live off mangoes only, and moreover, it was a seasonal fruit. So he decided to trade them in exchange of, let's assume, wheat. He set up an exchange rate such that 5 kgs of mango would fetch him 10 kgs of wheat. The mango farmer did the same for all other pulses, rice, vegetables, etc. Cut to 6 months, winter arrives. His stocks have started going downhill, and being a seasonal fruit, he doesn't have enough mangoes to offer in exchange of wheat or other commodities. How will the farmer survive in such a situation? What will he do? The answer is quite simple: credit. He decides to get goods on credit by issuing a promissory note with a valid signature and quantity mentioned. A promissory note promises that he will borrow different goods from different traders and pay them back when the mango season arrives. Being done with that, there's one more problem that exists. When he's promising X kgs of mangoes which are yet to be harvested and practically do not exist, there are several risk factors involved. The coming year might be a dry one and he may not yield enough mangoes. Taking these into consideration, the farmer got worried. That was when an idea struck his mind. The only way to avoid such a situation was to negotiate with the exchange rate, since due to the scarcity of mangoes, his yield was set to become costlier. So he decided to print a certain value of promissory notes. Let's say 1000 promissory notes that represented 100% of his harvest. Now, if he settled on exchanging 5 kgs of wheat for 100 promissory notes, he would have to pay 10% of his harvest no matter what quantity of mangoes he grows. Let's call these promissory notes as mango rupees or MR. The mango farmer is now a trader and has made friends with other traders as well. He approaches one such friend who deals with WR or wheat rupees. The wheat trader is already doing very good at his business and has surplus money. The mango farmer, in an effort to expand his business, asks for 200 WRs, which has a value equivalent to 1000 MRs. The wheat trader agrees to lend it at a certain interest rate. Having taken the wheat currency as loan, the expansion plans of the mango farmer suddenly fails. In return, he decides to print 1000 MRs more and clear his loan. The point to be noted here is 1000 MRs which he printed earlier represented 100% of mangoes. Let's say 1000 mangoes, which set the value of 1 MR is equal to 1 mango. Now he has printed 1000 more MRs to pay off his loans, so the total number of MRs is equal to 2000. That equates to 1000 mangoes. Hence, 2 MRs is equal to 1 mango. If you compare both equations, you will realize that the value of each MR has halved. So now he must pay even more to clear his loan. This is called inflation. The only way of coming out of this mess right now is getting your act together and growing your business. In the above scenario, if you replace mango farmer with India, the mango rupees with Indian rupees, and mango farming with economic activities of India, such as foreign exchange reserves, GDP growth, the amount of goods exported, and so on, we get a fair idea of what will happen if RBI prints more money without equal amount of productivity matching it. This will lead to devaluation of money and inflation. Imagine one day all of us have rupees 1 crore as our bank balance and want to buy a certain variety of sports car. There are obviously not so many sports cars readily available in the market. So the sensible thing for the companies to tackle such a rush is to increase the price. And even if the company wants to satisfy its customers by manufacturing a huge number of cars, that is practically impossible, as it would require a huge workforce and equally huge repository of spare parts, thereby increasing the price of the car. Well, this theory of inflation has been practically proven, thanks to Zimbabwe. When the economy of Zimbabwe took a turn for the West, President Mugabe decided to print more money to pay off government expenditures. This caused the country's inflation to skyrocket to a whopping 6.56 trillion%. Just to give you an idea, the number has 22 digits. It got so bad that the prices doubled every 24 hours, with the currency losing its value so much that you couldn't even buy a candy with 100 trillion Zimbabwean dollar banknote. Well, the above examples give us a fair idea of the consequences of printing excess money. More money can only be printed when there is equal amount of productivity happening. Money in itself doesn't hold any value. It's the productivity and growth of a country that gives the money its rightful value. Thanks a lot for watching my video. If you liked it, please go ahead and press the thumbs up button. In case you're new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe.